How does your cash flow? What's your cash flow story? Numbers are like words. When you put them together, they tell a story. So we're going to find out what your story is today. To help you, I am going to share 3 cash flow patterns, and I want you to take a good look at each one of them and figure out which one best describes you. The first one is the cash flow pattern of the poor. And so their income statement looks like this. Basically, all their W-2 money, their money from the job, goes to pay their expenses. Taxes, rent, food, car, clothes, but they have no assets and they have no liabilities. So this is the cash flow pattern of the poor. Can you relate? The next one is the middle class cash flow pattern. And you'll notice here in this income statement that their income is spent usually on liabilities. And most of these liabilities are creating more expenses. So if your cash flow is creating more and more debt, then you have a middle class cash flow pattern. Then the next one is the rich cash flow pattern. When I say rich here, I'm not talking about the amount of money they make, but just to how the cash flows. So you can make $5,000 or $50,000 per month, but what makes this a rich cash flow pattern is that the assets are actually paying the income. They're paying for the expenses. So what does that mean? That means no more extra work on your end because your money is working for you. And your additional cash is actually purchasing more assets. So if this is your cash flow pattern, congratulations. That's exciting. This is the goal for all my clients right here. You can have whatever you want without any kind of stress and no working more hours than you have to when your assets are working hard for you. So now that you've looked and learned about 3 different cash flow patterns, how does your cash flow? If you want to get your true cash flow story, the first thing you're going to need to do is start recording or tracking your cash flow. That means all of your income, your assets, and all your expenses and your liabilities. You do this on a financial statement worksheet. If you don't have one, we can help you get one of those. We can have one in the description below, or you can go online and just find a blank financial statement worksheet. And there's also going to be a few questions that you want to ask yourself when you start analyzing your financial worksheet. So let's go over some of these questions. How much of your money are you actually keeping? To figure this out, you're going to write down your total monthly income, A, subtract your total monthly expenses, B, and then to figure out what the difference is, you're going to subtract B from A, and then you're going to, if you want to know what the actual percentage is, then you're going to want to divide C by A, and that will give you the percentage that you're keeping. So the main goal here, when you ask yourself this question, is to increase the percentage of income that you're actually able to keep in your pocket. Next question, is your money working for you? To figure this out here, total monthly income with your total, and this is your ordinary income and your passive income. Then if you want to figure out what percentage of income is passive or portfolio, you're going to just divide C by A, and that will give you your percentage. Next question is, how much of your net income is going towards housing each month? The goal here is to keep your housing costs under 33%. This is something that we have a lot of clients. You yourself may have figured out that you're actually spending more on your housing than 33%, which is holding you back. It's actually holding you back. The next question is, how much do you spend on doodads each month? if you don't know what doodads are and you don't listen to Robert Kiyosaki or read any of his books, I'll tell you, it just means material possessions, items that you spend your money on that are liabilities. They're not assets. So they're actually taking money away from you instead of putting more money into your wallet or to your bank account. You want to keep your doodads under 33%. And the lower you keep that, the faster your assets are going to grow. Next question is, what is your income after tax? The big goal here is to pay as little of taxes as you can. Obviously, we all need to pay tax, but we don't want to pay any more than our fair share. And if you need help with this, you can consult a tax advisor and ask them if you're taking full advantage of all tax advantages allowed. And also, if you started a business, are you deducting all your legitimate business deductions? So, what's your story? What story are your numbers telling you? If you'd like to change the way your cash flows, reach out. Reach out. Give us a call. Schedule a call. If you learned anything from this video today, don't forget to like, share, and definitely subscribe so that you get to see the new videos as they come out.